Hello everyone, my name is Mike, and I think it's finally to say goodbye to my Canon 80D. I bought this camera 3 years ago in America. Before 80D, I was using the T3i or 600D. It was a good crop sensor camera, but the autofocus in video mode was not great. I had to half press the shutter button to keep it focused. For 80D, it has this dual pixel autofocus. If it stays on a moving object, it will stay focused, and which is very great. And then it has 7 frames per second in stills mode, and it sounds like this. Oh, okay, so yeah, I like it. It's a great camera for everyday usage. It has a good grip. My right hand feels very comfortable on the grip because it has a relatively big battery, and it's using the LPE6 battery, which is a very popular battery among Canon DSLRs. For example, 5D4, 80D, 70D, EOS R. It has only one SD card, which is okay for amateur photography hobbyists like me. I'm not a professional photographer. In my experience during the 3 years of usage, I haven't met any problems. I've been using a SanDisk card, 128 gigabytes. There was a problem with my 60 Mark II though. Only happened once. It's a very good vlogging camera. It's a very balanced camera. I would say it's a jack of all trades. It has a flippy screen. For a Canon camera, it is a very useful feature because you can move it around, you can see yourself, you can shoot low and high, you can see yourself, and you can lower your camera and shoot low. It's very convenient. I usually use it to vlog. Now I have my 10-18mm lens on it. It's the EFS lens for APS-C cameras. So it's very wide. The equivalent focal length is about 16 to 28.5 millimeters on this crop sensor camera. So it's very good for, let's say, real estate pictures, for vlogging and landscape shots. The grip feels very good. It has a in-body flash, which I never use. And on the side here, it has a lot of features as well. There is a mic jack, a headphone jack, so you can monitor your audio. Even though I never use it, I've been always using the mic. And then there is a port for remote cable, so it's very good if I'm using it to take some long exposure photos. HDMI ports on the side here, as you can see, so it's very useful. And then on top here, it looks very professional. There is a shoulder screen, if you call it, and there is a mode dial which comes with a lock. So every time you change a mode, you have to press the lock to be able to change a mode. OVF, optical viewfinder. You can see what the lens is seeing. There's a wheel at the back. You can move it around to see pictures. It's time to say goodbye to this camera because I've had my Canon EOS R for a few months. Actually, this video is shot by Canon EOS R. For these few months, I haven't used my Canon 80D at all, and it's been collecting dust in my box. I think I need to give it to someone else who needs it. It is still a very good camera, but I have a full frame camera now, and it's mirrorless. It has all the technologies. While for 80D, it's 3 years old. It is kinda out of date, but not quite. If you're looking for a camera to start with, I would say 80D is a good camera. 90D is coming, but I wouldn't suggest anyone to buy it because first, it's pricey. The price for body only is the same as 80D when it first came out. The 90D is a combination of 70 Mark III and the next generation of 80D. I don't think there's much upgrade for 90D. For mirrorless cameras, you can always update, right? There's always versions to update. For example, for EOS R, when I bought it, it was 1.1.0, and it was bad. I wanted to shoot silently. and there was a silent mode, but in order to have that mode, you have to use it in one shot mode, and it's under single shot mode, and then you can only take the silent shot once every time you press the shutter button. And then in April 2019, they released 1.2.0, which enhanced the quiet still shot mode. So I could use it under high-speed shots and AI servo, and I can shoot a lot. I can use the 6 or 7 shots per second on the Canon EOS R, and it's completely silent. It's very great. And it also enhanced the eye focus. So now if I'm moving my eye, it's only focusing on the closest eye, which is a great improvement for dual pixel autofocus. For 1.3.0 released in August, there was only a little update for the new RF lens, which is the 24 to 240mm travel lens. It's good for everything, I guess, but it's pricey. It's $1,000, I believe. This coming September, actually the end of September, they are going to release 1.4.0, which will enhance the eye autofocus again. So now I am an arm away from my camera. There is a little box on my eye. But if I back off, the box is gone now. So I think I'm maybe 2 arms away from the camera. For the new update, they are going to enhance it, and you can see from the promotion video, they started to focus on the eye from a very far distance. As soon as the model got in the room, it started to focus on her eye, and then the autofocus was enhanced as well, so it could track the moving subject nicely, which is a great. I like these updates. And for mirrorless cameras, you don't have to buy a new one. You just update it, and it's very easy to update the version. You just have to charge your battery, you have to format your SD card, and then you download the zip profile from the Canon website, and then you put in the SD card, you go to your menu setting, and it's under the range, there will be a version, and then you choose the new version, you remove your lens, you put in the battery, and then you wait for a few minutes, it will be ready to go. And then you take out the battery for maybe 10 seconds, you put it back, and it has the newest version. That's what I did for my transition from 1.1.0 to 1.2.0. So it's very good. You don't have to go to a customer service place. You can just do it at home in your comfort zone. In the past, if you want to get some updates or new features, you have to wait for a year to wait for the camera companies to release a new body. But now, every month or every few months, there will be a new update. So you can just update it, and it looks like you have a new camera, but actually you are not. So it seems like you are saving money. You are using the same, you only spend the money for one body, but you can have the feature for a lot of cameras. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, that's what I mean. I'm going to sell it, and if you're looking for a new camera, it is still a good investment in 2019. Even though it came out in 2016, it is still a very good camera. It has good features. It's not too old. Or even a 70D. I hope you like my video. I hope it's helpful. So hopefully I will see you in the next one. My name is Mike, and bye.